Grace, today I want to talk about this word spiritual cleansing or spiritual detoxification. When we talk of spiritual cleansing, we are like talking about the same deliverance that Christians normally goes to church to do, so that a pastor will maybe lay hand on you and a kind of pray for you to cast out demon or evil when one is attacked by different spirit or different problems and the person becomes confused. Now the person may find out through dreams and similitudes and other ways that this thing is not ordinary, that is demonic. And then the person starts going for deliverance. But there is a problem with that, in the sense that if you go through my video, when I talked about how one loses his or her glory or destiny, I make mention of it that is by laying of hand, because actually before a demon will possess anyone, it enters through this head. You discover that most people conducting this deliverance actually lays hand on the head of the person, and at the end of the day, some of them who are not truly sanctified, or some of them that are using other powers, may at the end of the day transfer more problem instead of delivering such an individual. And that is why it is very, very important, because in this era, believe me, no one is trusted anymore. When spirituality is concerned, everybody is a suspect. And for that reason, it is always good that you do this cleansing or do this deliverance or do this detoxification by yourself. So by God's grace, in today's video, I am going to throw more light and explain to you what this spiritual deliverance is all about, how you will do it by yourself, and the type you will do that will get rid of every problem that is troubling you by God's grace. So follow me to the end of this video and you will actually discover. Discovery leads to recovery. If this is the very first time you're landing in my channel, you're highly welcome. Please do well to hit the red subscribe button and the bell notification, because definitely what we are dealing with here actually concerns you. Then if you are my returning subscribers, I love you so much. Thank you for always tuning in. In this particular channel, I discuss three important things, which are actually health, safety, and spirituality. Believe me, when you understand these three very well, there's no limit to what you will achieve. And to understand very well, please go through my video. Even if you don't watch any other video in this channel, make sure you watch my video on what is spirituality, why spirituality, that's the name of that video, and then spirituality versus religion, and the shocking powers of the universe. You will actually understand what we are doing here. So let's get straight to the business of the day. Cleansing does not actually mean that you are a sinner. But believe me, we are living in a world that is full of battle, that is full of wickedness, that is full of satanic manipulation, that if you did not do anything to help yourself, believe me, the enemy will finish somebody one day. No wonder the Bible says that in the world we will have tribulation, but in Christ we will have peace. And when the devil was being cast down from the heaven to the earth, believe me, God did not remove any power from him. In fact, the angels in heaven shouted that a woe, that problem have come upon the earth. That is to show you that there is evil and manipulation on this particular earth. And apart from that, you will discover that from day to day you interact with a lot of people. You go out and meet lots of people. Believe me, some of these people are carrying negative energy, because negative energy is the main problem that helps to sponsor a lot of issues in our life. And they may not even know that they are carrying such energies. Sometimes you shake them, sometimes you sit with them, and there is transference of spirits and energies going on. Sometimes even the lips. Do you know that the same way that we talk as human beings, we discuss, the lips talks among themselves, they go to sleep, they wake up, everything. They behave everything as a normal living things. And when you contact with them, sometimes when you are passing on the way, your body touch them, you touch some of the lips one way or the other. Some of them have the ability to emit negative energy, while some of them also have ability to emit positive energy. So some of those ones also transfer negative energy to us. Sometimes certain places are the habitats of demons, like burial ground, burial ceremonies, and something like incinerator where people throw away death. Those places, demons like to inhabit those places very well, even toilets, if almost dirty places. And sometimes in your day-to-day activity, it is inevitable that you visit those places. Sometimes you may tend to go to public toilet, maybe in the banks, and so on and so forth. And then you may tend to go to incinerator to throw away rubbish, and you come in contact with spirits that you don't know, one way or the other, and they are giving you negative energies. And this is why from time to time there is need for you to detoxify, to cleanse yourself of all this negative energy. And believe me, there is a particular cleansing that you will do. It will break every barriers. Where there is a cleansing that you will do, it will just break some barriers, and some of them will still remain there. So, by God's grace, in today's video, I wish to teach us a particular cleansing that breaks every barrier, cut across. Believe me, all the things that God created, that's why when you go to Revelation 22 verse 5, it says that the leaves and the tree are for the healing of the nations. Everything that God packaged in this world and enable human beings to also produce have both spiritual and physical purpose. And those spiritual purpose of leaves, which are certain powers packaged in them, is what helps us to get rid of certain spiritual problem, to do cleansing. And so let's get straight to the best cleansing that breaks every barrier. Number one, cleansing that involves salt. Do you know that salt is a cleansing agent that is produced by God that helps us to get rid of negative energy? That's why when you go out, let's say you are a nursing mother, it is advisable, especially when you get to market where a lot of spirit people are mixed up together, there is a need that once you come back home, you need to wash your hand before carrying your baby, let alone nursing that baby. Likewise, if you go to burial, you go to toilet, go to a kind of incinerator where you go to throw away dirt, there is need that immediately you come back, use salt to wash your hand first before doing any other thing, or even entering your house. If possible, keep that salt water outside and wash, so that you, as much as possible, you get rid of negative energies. So salt is the best cleansing agent that even sometimes when you feel somehow, just kindly put salt in water and bath, allow it to dry in your body, and it will help you. And you know that there's what is called aura. Everybody you see in this world carries an aura. Maybe one day I'm going to make a video that is centered on it entirely. This aura is a kind of special type of energy or personality that one is carrying. Some people, their aura is so disgusting. Some people, their aura is good, the aura is fine, they attract positivity with it. Why some people, that's why you see some people without even committing anything, people just hate them, they don't want to associate with them, they are carrying negative aura. And sometimes when you come in contact with these people, you are doing one project or the other with them, unknowingly or knowingly, you will contact this aura. Then that aside, we are now even talking about demonic attacks and projections that are even done by evil people. You will see that this is why you need what? Cleansing. So without wasting time, let me just explain the best cleansing that breaks every yoke. One is you need to get salt, just your normal kitchen salt, and then get scent leaf. I have been showing scent leaf on this channel. Go through my channel, you get a lot of my video about scent leaf. Very, very powerful. And then you get bitter leaf. As is bitter, you know, when you're chewing bitter leaf, at the end you start getting sweetness. That's how it absorbs all the negativity in you and return it with what? Sweetness. Then bitter leaf. Another thing is broom. Broom is one of the most powerful weapons that God ever created. Go through my channel on spiritual detoxification. You will see where I talk about broom and even reference the Bible for Christians. But this channel, I understand that there are different types of religion that is here. That's why I'm trying as much as possible to reduce quoting of the Bible, so that it will not be that other people will not benefit. You must get broom to be able to do this type of detoxification I'm talking about. Then you must get lime, either lime or I don't have lemon now, either lime or lemon. Very, very important. It breaks lots of yoke around you. Then when you have gotten all these items together, then When I was starting this channel that I talk about spiritual detoxification, I actually talk of buying new buckets. Please, if you are joining us for the first time, always have a new and separate bucket for your spiritual work. So get a new bucket. So when you get this new bucket, for those that have been in this channel that have done spiritual detoxification, just carry that bucket I say you should keep aside. Then get pot, pour enough water that is enough for you to bet, and then put your bitter leaf, put your scent leaf, and then boil it like 20 minutes. After boiling it, sieve that water out and add 3 teaspoons of salt. Then cut this your lemon or your lime and squeeze the water inside it. Then when that water has cooled down for you to bet, get into your bedroom, remove your clothes and be the way you come into this world, and then stand on that broom. Keep the broom down and stand on it. That broom represents the fact that for now that you are above this earth, that anything that will interfere, that it should be destroyed. Then you start taking that, betting that water, and it's necessary that you start from your head. So if you make hair and you want to do this detoxification, it's better you wait until you lose your hair so that you start from the head. You can't afford to leave your head out of detoxification, out of spiritual cleansing, because it is actually there that demons enter. So you need to protect it. So you now start from your head. As you are betting, you start praying all those things that are troubling you. Maybe you are having blockages, promise and fail, disappointment, failure. You begin to pray. You do this 3 good days. Then after you have finished betting, allow that water to dry in your body and then come out. The next day, do it between 9 to 12 midnight. That is the very best time to do it. You do the same thing, allow the water to dry in your body. Don't use soap, don't use towel. If your body is dirty, you can take your normal bath, even wash the bedroom so that no negative energy will interfere, and then you start betting. You do it the second day and then do it the third day. Believe me, before you finish, you see yolks broken. Yolks broken. The problem you are seeing, you will not see it again. You see, even if you are already possessed by spirit, it will jump out. Those negative energy will be cleansed. And it's good to do this cleansing once every month at least. Once every month, either the beginning of the month or the end of the month, to usher you into the month, to collect every good things that the month have for you without any hindrance, without any manipulation, without any obstacle. Just go and try this. Believe me, you will surely testify. Instead of us running around, most of the things you do it by yourself. God package most of these things in nature to help us. So even without anybody laying hand on you, or without you going to prayer houses where you are not sure of the power they are using, detoxify yourself, deliver yourself by yourself, do spiritual cleansing, and believe me, your life will no longer be the same. Just try it, you surely come back and testify. So thank you once again for being part and parcel of this channel. If you have actually find this video helpful, why not give it a thumbs up? Don't forget to share this video and channel to everyone, and God will bless you as you do. And believe me, you will start seeing phenomenal change in another direction in your life. If you have not actually subscribed, do well to subscribe and hit the bell notification so as to get my next upload. God bless you.